All right, let's jump back into Unit 8, Lesson 2, Part 2, Exponential Quotients. Exponential quotients. Okay, got a bigger example here, negative 2 to the 5th times 3 to the 4th times 5 to the 7th. Okay, well, let's simplify this out. Negative 2 to the 5th over negative 2 squared is going to be negative 2 to the 5 minus 2 times, my next one is 3's, my base of 3, exponent of 4 minus 1. Remember, there's a 1 there. Times, my last one is my base of 5, and I have 7 minus 4. Okay. Let's subtract. Negative 2 to the 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 3 to the 4 minus 1 is 3 to the 3rd. Times 5 to the 7 minus 4 is 5 to the 3rd. And that is your final answer in exponential form. And that's what I want. Exponential form for these problems right now. Okay, because yes, I could take this whole thing in a calculator and get a number, but I want it in exponential form, which means with exponents. Well, this one's got all 4's in it. That's nice. However, before we do the quotient part, the subtraction part, we got to combine our like terms. All right, we've got to go order up operations here. 4 to the 7th times 4 to the 10th can be combined. If you remember from yesterday, or from our last lesson, 4 to the 7th times 4 to the 10th is 4 to the 7 plus 10 over 4 to the 9th. Okay, that equals 4 to the 7 plus 10 is 4 to the 17th over 4 to the 9th. Then I can say that it's 4 to the 17 minus 9, which equals 4 to the 8th. There is a quicker way to do that if you are capable. What you can do is know that you're adding these together and then you're subtracting these. So you can do 4 to the 7 plus 10 minus 9 and do it all at once. 7 plus 10 is 17 minus 9 is 8. And you're still going to get the same answer, but make sure that you do it in the correct order or you might end up getting a wrong answer. Takes away a little extra writing there. Let's get a word problem. Hawaii's total shoreline is about 2 to the 10th miles long. So I'm just going to write 2 to the 10th here. New Hampshire's shoreline is about 2 to the 7th miles long. About how many times longer is Hawaii's shoreline than New Hampshire's? Okay. We want to know how much longer it is. Well, that's a quotient, which means we're going to take 2 to the 10 minus 7, and we're going to get that it is 2 to the 3rd miles longer. Keywords here, how many times longer, how many times longer. That'll tell you that you're doing a quotient here. I know times makes you think that you are multiplying, but you are actually doing the opposite. And that's it for that part. One more page of notes here. Look how we have some negative numbers here. Okay, negative 7 to the 10th divided by negative 7 to the x equals negative 7 squared. We need to figure out what this x is. What you're trying to figure out here is, different color here, negative 7 to the 10th minus x equals negative 7 squared. That should be a 7, not a 2. So what you're saying here essentially is 10 minus x equals 2. You're taking the exponent on top of the left-hand side, and you want that to equal the right-hand side. And that's just a multi-step equation. One-step equation, actually, in this case. You need, well, sort of. We need to get rid of this 10, so we're going to subtract 10 here. We're left with negative x equals negative 8. Can't have a negative x, so we have to divide both sides by negative 1 and flip the sign. So we're going to get x equals 8. What does x equal? It equals 8, because 10 minus 8 equals 2. That's it. Let's look at this one. This is 3 to the 18th divided by 3 to the 3rd to the 6th. So a couple things we need to do here. 3 to the 18th stays on top. Divided by 3 to the 3rd to the 6th, we need to multiply our 6 and 3. So we're going to get 3 to the 6 times 3 is 18. Now we have a division problem. Now we're going to do 3 to the 18 minus 18, which equals 3 to the 0. And if you don't remember, 3 to the 0, anytime you have 3 or a number to the 0 power, that just equals 1. If you look here, 3 to the 18th over 3 to the 18th, okay, that's the same number on top. So if I do 4 divided by 4, I get 1. If I get 50 divided by 50, that's equal 1. 3 to the 18th divided by 3 to the 18th just equals 1. You're done. Let's look at this one. We're going to have 3 to the 36th. We need to multiply our exponents here over 3 to the 2 times 10 is 20. 3 to the 36 minus 20. 3 to the 16th. Okay, just a couple different steps that you can take using our product rule from yesterday and our exponent rule from today. See if we can do it without even writing anything out. A to the 6th over A to the 5th. What do I need to do? Well, subtract our two numbers. 6 minus 5 is 1. A to the 1st. B to the 7th over B to the 1st. 7 minus 1 is 6. And you are done with that one. Last example here. Again, we need to combine our like terms. Let's do it all in one big step like I did in the other example. 10, remember when we multiply our exponents here, we have to add them together. 8 plus 4, and then we know when we do division, we have to subtract minus 6. They all have the same base. That's why I can do that. If I didn't have the same base, I couldn't do that. That equals 10 to the 8 plus 4. What's 8 plus 4? That's 12. 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. And that is your final answer in exponential form. And that's it for Unit 8, Lesson 2, Exponential Quotients. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me or comment on the video. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.